It's GoFest Madrid day 2, and we're starting off strong. This was my second click, a shiny Tortuga. I didn't get this yesterday as well, so really happy to get it. Very beautiful shiny. We didn't need it for the sets or anything like that. Honestly, the only thing that we're really hunting today is Pheromosa. I don't have that shiny, and I really want to get my hands on it. But I'm gonna try to get as many shinies as I can, like this Shundo here. No, okay. 10-1-6. Let's take a quick look around. I already checked the unknown Y, but how about the H? No shiny. And then there's a Helioptile that isn't red. All right, let's head into the city. And our second shiny on the way to the train station is a shiny unknown T. Gotta love it. Hopefully I'll get an unknown J shiny someday, whenever that shows up again. I think that's only ever shown up in the Johto tour, which was like years ago now. And there's been a few events that had J in it, like Jeju. They didn't have unknowns for that though, sadly. But anyways, let's take a look at these. It is a 4-14-3. And right next to a Necrozma raid, a shiny Solrock. This walk to the train station's been absolutely fantastic. Also, there's 2 Necrozma raids right here that we're gonna try to do. But obviously getting a shiny next to the gym, you gotta get the shiny first, because you never know, it could despawn. But this one is a 15-7-13, I wanna say. No, I think that's 12. Either way, it's all right. We'll just quickly check this guy, not shiny. All right, let's get into this raid. Well, the Necrozma is a 2059. It's not amazing, but did we get a rare XL candy? We did not, okay. Perfectly fine. I actually haven't gotten a shiny one yet. Yeah, this entire time in Madrid, I've not had a single shiny from a raid. So hopefully we can turn that around, especially for Pheromosa. Necrozma number 2 is down. Will you be better? I would love to get a second hundo. No, you're gonna be in the 50s again, 2056. But is it blue? Still no. But apparently Alex got himself the hundo, so let's see it. What do we got, man? You think it's gonna be a shundo?
Hopefully.
I mean, that'd be insane if it was. It's, but if you would focus, yep, 2104. Well, congrats, man. Still a hundo.
Now I can use it in Master League.
There you go. And not only did he first ball it, but it has the background. What's it like being good at the game?
Feels pretty good. Shout out to Charmingly for getting a hundo.
We're now at the subway station. We're about to head into downtown, but I just love this. It's so specific. It says, do not enter with metallic balloons. Oddly specific. And thankfully this happened before we got on the train. We have 9 of these eggs, and I had a ton of these yesterday, but I kept quick catching, so I was like missing all of them because they wouldn't hatch in front of me. We have like a minute before this thing shows up, and I'm starting to feel the rumbling, so we get ourselves a Crabrawler. Number 3 is a throw. Quattro is a Suncrown Eevee, pretty cool. I've yet to hatch a shiny from these eggs, and I would like to, so that's an Eevee with the Moon Crown. The train gets ever closer. What's this one? A Crabrawler. This one's gonna be a Pansage. We've also got ourselves a throw, and then we got ourselves a Crabrawler just in time for the train, and that was actually everything, so let's do a quick search and see what we got. That's okay. No hundos. Let's get on the train. Well, the subway was surprisingly pretty good. I think we got 3 or 4 shinies on there, but now we're in the actual city, and we have this beach bash right here. This is a timed research that you have to pay $1.99 for, and this is supposed to just give us a whole bunch of Crabrawler checks, which I'm going to do during the event because they're going to be boosted for me. But what we have to do is power up a Pokemon 5 times, and we'll get premium battle passes for it. Then we have to explore 5 kilometers, spin 10 Pokestops, catch 20 Pokemon, and power up a Pokemon 10 times. Obviously, that explore 5 kilometers might take a little bit, but whatever. We'll get it done for sure. And here's a shiny Crabrawler from research. It's the only thing really that's coming off of research, though apparently there's like 1 or 2 that give you an Eevee, but I don't really do those ones. So let's catch this one real quick. It's a 557, so it's not very good. I believe you want 584. I believe that's the hundo. And during this beach bash events thing, there's going to be Crabrawlers in research, so this does apply to everybody not doing GoFest as well. But let's take a look at this real quick. It is an 11-14-10. Oh, and there's another Crabrawler. Not back-to-back red gloves. And here's our first Pheromosa raid of the video. I have already done like 7 or 8 of these things early in the morning, but I have a feeling this is gonna be the one. At least I really hope so. I just want to get one for the shiny living dex, you know what I mean? And this one was like a 19 something. You want to be in the 20s when it's weather boosted, so this one isn't gonna be good, all things considered, but it doesn't matter because you know what? It's the black one. It still isn't. It's such a beautiful shiny. I really want to get my hands on it. Got another Pheromosa here in construction. Still not shiny. 1989. Another Pheromosa right next to the other one. Still not shiny for me. How about you, Alex? Do you have one yet?
Nope.
Nope, not for him either. 9 more of these eggs. Let's see what we get from these ones. Hopefully something sparkly. That would be nice, but this isn't it. Number 2 is an Eevee. 3 is another Pansage. Number 4 is another Eevee. Number 5 is going to be another Eevee. Number 6 is an Oricorio. Very cool. Number 7 is a throw. The 8th egg is another Oricorio. And here's the last egg. It is a Crabrawler. Don't think I saw anything that would be close to a hundo, but let's keep going and see what we see. Yeah, looking like no hundos. Got another Pheromosa. This one's a 1960. Still not shiny though. Yet another Pheromosa. Hopefully this one will be shiny, even though it's terrible. But nope, not it. And here's our first shiny Lunatone of the event. So now we got a Solrock and a Lunatone. Though admittedly, we are about like 12 minutes away from unknown time, so we could have actually been able to change this, but I don't really want to sit in one spot for that long. You never know. It could despawn just before unknown time. It's happened to me before, but this one is a 4-4-11. I was wondering when I was going to get one of these. Shiny Lapras with the bow. Not so new costume shiny, but I explained why it was showing up in Sendai, because that's the official mascot of the Miyagi Prefecture. And I guess they decided to just roll with it for the entirety of the event. And now we finally caught the thing. Took a little while, but this one is a 6-11-13. 9 more eggs over here. There's also a decent cluster, and I think we're gonna eat at this cafe that's right over here as well, but we're starting off with a Crabrawler. Number 2 is gonna be a Pancham. How about number 3? Nope, not a shiny throw. Come on, shiny. Number 4, that is a Pansage. I don't believe that shiny. I think the sparkles have come back, but I haven't hatched a shiny in forever to actually confirm it, but that's a Klefki. Next up, we've got another Pansage, and then there was another Pansage. This one's gonna be an Eevee with a Sun Crown, and this one is another throw. Still no shinies, huh? Oh well, let's just dig through them and see if there was a hundo hiding in here, but it's looking like a no. But as I mentioned before, this little cluster over here is at a cafe that's just located right over this way, so I'm thinking we're just gonna eat at the cafe for a little bit, get a little bit of a break, and click on as much stuff as possible, and hopefully some shinies will show up. And now we're back on the hop on, hop off bus. We're just gonna click on as much stuff as we can, and hopefully we'll get some shinies, and hopefully we'll be able to do some raids along the way as well. But unfortunately, this bus does go a little fast. Well, the bus ride went really well, and also we did a live stream on there and got a few more shinies on that live stream, and thanks to everybody who hung out there. But now we're in a really cool park that also has shiny Flabébés in it, and hopefully we'll get some good raids. The raids seem a little spread out in here, but it is a massive park, so we might actually have some spots that are really, really good, but we'll see what we can find. But is this one a good shiny? Come on, please be good. Well, it's got 15 attack, so that's nice. I gotta show you what this park looks like though. I mean, like, look at all of the stops here, plus there are a decent amount of raids over in that direction, so hopefully we'll get some Phoromosas over there. But yeah, like, the spawn density in here is pretty crazy. I might have to hang out in here a little longer, maybe on Sunday as well. This park has a lot of Pheromosa raids, which is great, but they don't have shiny ones yet. Hopefully it'll work out. Pheromosa, please, I'm begging you here. Nope, still not it. God, I was honestly wondering when I was gonna finally see one of these things. Got a shiny Pau Oricorio, but the game crashed. Uh-oh. On the upside, it wasn't on the instance or anything, but that's the first time I've had the game crash on me like that in a very long time. Well, I'm trying to get back in, but it's taking a little bit. Hopefully we'll actually get in soon so I can get that Oricorio. All right, we're back in. Now, where are the spawns? I believe that was the Oricorio right there. Yes, it was. Okay. Take 2. Let's try this again, shall we? Ultra Ball on this thing. We gotta hit it though, JT. Come on. Okay, 1 second. And there we go. We caught it. No issues at all. But what was this worth? Was this worth all the trouble? It's definitely probably not a Shundo or anything. Well, 15, 13, 2. The upper part of it was nice. And here we have some more eggs. We have 8 7s and we got a 10 that's in here. I've yet to still hatch any shinies from these eggs, so I'd like to see at least one, or a Hundo Klefki. Wouldn't mind that. Number 3 though is the Eevee. How about number 4? A Pansage. 4 more of these eggs. See what happens. Oricorio, cool. The 10 is randomly here. What will the 10 have? It's a, okay. Apparently there's also a question mark unknown. We'll hopefully get to click on that soon. We got to throw. There should only be a couple more eggs now. What's this one right here? A Sun Crown Eevee. And I think this is the last egg right here. A Crabrawler. No shinies yet again. But there's the, oh, there's 2 of them here. We got a question mark and we've got ourselves a T that I instanced that just appeared. Never mind. Oh, yeah, it's going great. It's going great, guys. All right, well, we got a few gyms nearby, but I'm not seeing any Phoromosas yet. Pheromosa yet again. This one is not great. It it still just will not happen, will it? But hey, Lampinia's got it, so that's great. 1573 on this one. Come on, Pheromosa, please, I'm begging you. This one's a 1606. I don't even care, man. Just please be shiny. This Pheromosa is terrible. It has good qualifications for being shiny, but it just still won't do it. You know, I almost completely forgot about this Beach Bash thing, so let's claim these Brawler encounters, because they will be boosted during this time, so we might actually get a really good shiny one, or we can click on it and claim it and not get anything. There we go, there it is. 580 as well. That's not bad. Number 2. Will you be red gloved? You are not. Okay. 555. Number 3 is rojo. Sí, no. Number 4 is going to be not red gloved and a 572. Now we get 3 premium battle passes, 20 Brawler candy, and then we get a Brawler that isn't shiny. 554. Fantastic. This one right here is actually after Go Fest Day 2 has ended. It's 704, but they still can be shiny, just it won't be. Whew, man, today was a long day, but we had some good wins, which is nice, but still no shiny Pheromosa. So that's what tomorrow's gonna be for. So while I relax for a little bit and wait to pass out into the next day, here's something cool that happened really early this morning. It's very early, but it's time for a very exciting trade with Paulino over here. How you doing, man?
Tired?
Yeah.
Very sunburnt.
It's definitely been a rough time. I mean, like, it's a good time. Madrid's been fantastic, but that sun hit harder than we thought it would. But our trade today is going to be, he's giving me a shiny Safari Eevee from Barcelona. Apparently, how many did you get?
I got 2.
Okay, cool. And he's giving me the worst one, obviously. I don't want him to give me the best one. But I was at that event and didn't get any of these, so it's nice of you to offer it. Thank you. And he wanted a shiny Kanto Farfetch, so might as well. Let's just do this thing right now.
Yes.
I want 459, the CP, that's the hundo for the research, and he wants a 353. Good luck.
Same to you.
You never know. I mean, this is our second trade ever, but the first one went lucky. So, you know, it's obviously it's gonna be lucky. No, it isn't. But still got the background, and it's a 428, so that's pretty exciting. This one,
229.
actually, I'm not upset with this. This is a 1411-1. What about you? What you get?
621.
621. Hey, we got 1 in HP. Fantastic.
But that doesn't matter, because that is now my entire shiny Kanto Dex complete.
There you go. Hey, congrats, man. That's awesome. Well, thank you for the trade. I have a few other trades I'm going to be doing with him, but if they turn out awesome, we'll show them. Good morning, everybody. It's now day 3 of Go Fest Madrid, and I have to say we had a very good morning. I woke up this morning at like probably 5 in the morning and saw raids were live, so I did a few Pheromosa raids, and sure enough, the last one of the remote raids turned out to be a shiny Pheromosa, and I am so relieved. I don't have to worry about it anymore. I only needed 1. If you want to see what the IVs were, it was a 15, 14, 11, so all things considered, not bad. Sadly, no background card, but you don't get those when you remote them. You only get them when you do them in person, but very happy with it. And also, it's a very interesting shiny. Like, check this out. When we go to the Pokedex, this is the normal form and this is the shiny form. As you can see, it only really changes from, like, I guess the chest down, and of course, obviously all the gold turns like a silverish color. But it's very interesting because you would have thought that the whole thing would have turned black, right? Like, that's usually how shinies work, but this one's very different. The top frill thing in the head and the antenna stayed white. Very weird, but it's kind of cool. We don't really get that with shinies too often, and in fact, I can't think of many shinies that do something like this. Usually it's a full change all around. But anyways, very happy that we got this thing, and of course, it is now the beginning of day 3, and we have stuff around us here, though I have clicked on almost everything minus this. Yeah, no shinies yet. But right now we're at a cafe, we're trying to get some breakfast, you know, try to energize ourselves a little bit for the final grind of the day, and I'm excited because, I mean, we're gonna get some good stuff. I can already feel it. And now after a quick subway ride, we're back in the city, but we got a lot of shinies on that thing. It was pretty great. Now I've got myself a shiny Brawler here inside of a Starbucks. And who knows, maybe this one's a really good one. I haven't gotten anything with insane IVs outside of raids, of course, you know what I mean? But I want to get something good in the wild, because in Sendai, we got that like shiny 8%. So it'd be super cool to get like a really good shiny on our final day. Like this one. This one's gonna be amazing, right? If it loads, of course. Any second. Ah, there we go. Nope, it's terrible. Apparently my group wants to get back on the hop-on, hop-off bus, and I don't blame them. It's fantastic for shinies, but also these sandwiches definitely prove to be good for shinies. And this shop over here looks pretty incredible. Apparently this is the high quality one, and it's just got a whole bunch of meat flapping out of it, so we're gonna get a shundo now. I promise we're heading to the bus, but I just got stopped by a lot of people. But it was great. It was great meeting everybody. But we do have ourselves a shiny Guzzlord here. There's a chance that this will also have a background card. And if it does, it's not gonna be mine for very long, but that's fine. Let's see what happens. This one is worse than the one I got, but no background card. Oh well, it is what it is. It's just now hit unknown o'clock, and we got our first shiny unknown of the day, shiny unknown T. Let's take a look at this thing's IVs before we get too close to that copyrighted music. It is a, when it loads, 14-14-3. And literally just a little bit after that T, we got this question mark, which is great because I actually just traded this to somebody earlier. So happy to get an extra one. I gave him an extra Japanese one, and now we're gaining an extra Spanish one. Well, let's take a look. This one is going to be a 11-3-10. We've now made it on the bus, and just in time to do a Pheromosa, and we're just gonna keep going crazy as usual, but this isn't a shiny Pheromosa. I don't think I'm allowed to see just shiny in the daylight, but that's perfectly fine. At least we have one. Now this is cool, a level 1 shiny Umbreon with the moon scarf. That is awesome. This is the third Moonbreon that I've actually found, but this one, definitely worth recording. I love level 1 shinies. I think they're fun to collect. And admittedly, you can't evolve into this thing, so getting it as a level 1 is just amazing. But how are those IVs? Are those amazing too? Well, there's a 15 in attack, so that's not bad. And now Pokemon Go Fest Madrid is officially over, and I had a fantastic time meeting everybody, catching shinies, and seeing the city. Madrid's a really cool city with a lot of great food. Speaking of the shinies though, we managed to get 106 shinies in total throughout this entire Go Fest event. 1 Pikachu, 1 Hisuian Voltorb, 1 Lickitung, 2 Laprases, 4 Eevees, 1 with a Sun Crown, and 3 with the Moon Crown, 1 Sunbreon, and 3 Moonbreons. We got the unknowns of A, D, N, 3 T's, 2 Y's, and 2 question marks. Skarmory, 2 Nosepasses, Cagnia, 2 Lunatones, 2 Solrocks, Baltoy, Beldum, Shieldon, 2 Pansages, 3 Munas, 4 Throws, Tortuga, Ferroseed, 4 Flabébés, 1 Pancham, 2 Furfroos, 3 Helioptiles. We got a lot of Tyrants, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 Tyrants, 5 Phantoms, and I got a lot of Crabrawlers too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 Crabrawlers. We also got ourselves 7 Oricorios, and this one I think is the XXL. Yeah, no, I'm really happy with this. We got an XXL shiny of this. It's so cool. And we got 1 of the pink Oricorios, 3 Dupiters. We finally got that Pheromosa. Very happy yet again to get it, because all I needed was 1 for the shiny living dex, even though we did a lot of raids. Kartana, 2 Guzzlords, 1 with the background card, which is awesome. And then we got 2 Necrozmas, but technically this was a trade from Papyrus. And then we got this one right here, and this one with the background card. So yeah, all in all, fantastic time. Obviously, I'm not going to keep every one of these shinies because I need space so I can do the New York Go Fest, but I really can't complain at all. And also, it was fantastic meeting everybody. It truly was. Thank you to everybody who came up and said hi to me. It was great chatting and looking over your wins and everything like that. Thank you again to everybody. It was really awesome. But with that being said, we're wrapping it up here. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button for me. Show me some love and let me know in the comments down below. Out of all the shinies you just saw, which one was your favorite? And if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest this video over here. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.